A new school year brings so much excitement. New teachers, new students, new friends, new classes. But this September, that excitement is fading fast for school administrators. That's because at the end of this month, billions of dollars in COVID relief money for schools from the federal government will disappear. In Schenectady County, Mohonesan Superintendent Shannon says that money was a lifesaver.
It certainly helped us during challenging times. It kept the district afloat. Anytime you get an infusion of cash, it's usually pretty good news.
When COVID hit in 2020, federal lawmakers granted schools across the country nearly $190 billion to help them get through the pandemic. As part of the American Rescue Plan Act, the funding was earmarked for salaries, tutoring, after-school programs, absenteeism, learning loss, equipment, and mental health. Mohonesan got roughly $4 million annually over the past few years.
The money was targeted, it was helpful, and it was appreciated.
These COVID relief funds were the largest infusion of federal dollars ever to help schools get through an extremely difficult time. But now, with that money vanishing, Shine believes his district and most of the others will be just fine.
One-time money is for one-time expenses. So you have a crisis, you use that money to address the crisis, but don't rely on it, because if you build it into your budget but don't have that continuing revenue, you're not going to balance your budget. Mohonesan has not relied on it and built it into the budget, so we're in a good place.
Shine says the next challenge for New York school districts like his is the looming changes to the state's foundation aid formula for distribution. Still no official word on what those changes entail. Dealing with rising costs and the state tax cap, his district desperately needs that state investment, especially with a tough economy and more struggling families.
What will happen with foundation increases with the revision of the formula? Everybody wants to know. I'd like to think that Mohonesan will be in a better position because our poverty numbers and economically disadvantaged student numbers have gone up very significant since the formula was last modified. So there's already the beginnings of financial stress, and you can bet those districts are very worried about what may be coming next.
Julie Chapman, Spectrum News.